What if the Earth were flat? It's a question that seems almost whimsical, yet it opens up a Pandora's box of intriguing possibilities and challenges to our understanding of the world. Imagine looking out at the horizon, not a gentle curve meeting the sky, but a straight line stretching into infinity. The very idea transforms our perception of distance and space. It's a concept that has captivated imaginations for centuries, inspiring countless myths and, more recently, some surprisingly persistent theories. From ancient civilizations to modern-day internet forums, the flat Earth theory has sparked debates and discussions. But let's for a moment entertain this flat-out fascinating idea. What if the Earth were indeed a flat disk? How would our daily lives change? How would our scientific principles adapt to this new reality? What would life be like on a disc-shaped Earth? How would gravity work? Would it pull us towards the center of the disk, or would it function in some other mysterious way? The implications for physics are mind-boggling. What about seasons, time zones, and the very fabric of our reality? Would we still experience the changing seasons, or would the sun's path alter dramatically? How would time zones be managed on a flat plane? Buckle up, space cadets, as we take a whirlwind tour of a world without curves, separating the science from the fiction and having a little fun along the way. We'll explore the physics, the geography, and the sheer absurdity of a flat Earth. Get ready to explore the strange, wonderful, and often hilarious implications of a flat Earth. From the serious to the silly, we'll dive into every aspect of this fascinating thought experiment. So let's embark on this journey together and see where our imaginations take us. One of the biggest head-scratchers in a flat Earth scenario is gravity. Gravity, as we understand it, is a force that pulls objects towards the center of mass. On our spherical Earth, this means everything is pulled towards the center of the planet, giving us a consistent experience of down, no matter where we are. We take it for granted that it pulls us towards the center of our spherical planet, allowing us to walk, jump, and live our lives without much thought. But on a flat Earth, things get weird. The concept of gravity would have to change dramatically. Imagine a giant pancake in space. Instead of pulling towards a central point, gravity would have to act differently. Gravity, always seeking the shortest path, would pull everything towards the center of the pancake. This would create a very different experience of down. This means the further you ventured from the center, the more gravity would feel like it's pulling you sideways. Walking would become increasingly difficult and disorienting. Trees would grow diagonally, leaning towards the center. This would create forests that look like they're perpetually in a windstorm. Buildings would need some seriously creative architecture. Engineers would have to design structures that could withstand the constant sideways pull of gravity. And forget about a leisurely stroll to the edge. You'd feel like you were climbing a mountain. The further you go, the steeper the incline would feel, making everyday activities a strenuous challenge. Life on a flat Earth would be a constant battle against gravity, making even the simplest tasks a Herculean effort. The world as we know it would be unrecognizable, and our daily lives would be turned upside down, literally. Now let's pour some water on this flat Earth, shall we? Remember that inward pull of gravity? All that water would rush towards the center, creating a single, massive ocean engulfing the middle of the disk. Mountains, on the other hand, would be pushed outwards, forming a ring around the central sea. Imagine a giant, watery bullseye with a mountainous outer ring. Talk about prime real estate for seafront property. If you could handle the sideways gravity, that is. Time zones, seasons, and the very concept of day and night would be dramatically different on a flat Earth. Imagine a world where the familiar rhythm of our days and nights is completely altered. The way we understand time would be turned on its head. If the sun were a spotlight shining on a disk, day and night would be determined by how close you were to the center of the spotlight's beam. The areas under the spotlight would bask in daylight, while those outside its reach would be plunged into darkness. Seasons, forget about them. The concept of a spotlight sun would make the idea of seasonal changes almost impossible to comprehend. The Earth's tilt is what gives us our yearly cycle of spring, summer, fall, and winter. This axial tilt, combined with our orbit around the sun, creates the beautiful and predictable pattern of seasons we experience. Without this tilt, our world would be a very different place. On a flat Earth, it would be one long, strange, and probably very confusing eternal equinox. Day and night would be of equal length everywhere, all the time. The balance we take for granted would be lost, leading to a world where the concept of time is perpetually in flux. And let's not even get started on eclipses. The intricate dance between the Earth, Moon, and Sun that creates these awe-inspiring events would be impossible to replicate on a flat Earth. The alignment required for an eclipse would defy the flat Earth model. Explaining those on a flat Earth would require some seriously creative celestial gymnastics, even for the most imaginative conspiracy theorist. The complex movements of celestial bodies, which we understand through the lens of a spherical Earth, would need to be reimagined entirely. The harmony of our cosmic ballet would be lost, replaced by a chaotic and unrecognizable system. Comment, subscribe, and press the bell icon for more such content.